Democrats bracing themselves for yet another round of how to deal with Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, one of their most popular and outspoken newcomers. Ocasio-Cortez firing back at Joe Lieberman, one-time Democratic vice presidential candidate, who criticized her unapologetic proposal to raise the top marginal income tax rate to 70%. In response, Ocasio-Cortez took to Twitter, telling her 2 million plus followers, "New party? Who dis?" That's a common response to a text message from an unknown number.
Yeah, look, somewhere between Selena and a missy misdemeanor, I'm a savage off tequila, tell a hater suck my It's the mama cedar, hater salt my margarita. You was talking on the net, so I got the homie. Yo, I'm a big talker, even bigger when I does it. Mexican is you never know who my cousin. If it's friction, then it's friction. If it's static, hear it buzzing. Someone around me know somebody, no one know like the government. Who the you gon' catch when it ain't no names mentioned? Find a John Doe, cause I Jose stiffed him. Who the you gon' blame when it ain't no fingerprints? And man, I told you no one speak no English. What the the sentence? Dicen que pa' donde voy pa' arriba, pa' donde más. Soy la mexicana, ain't no stopping, dale gas, dale más. The law, go pa' atrás, come on. I'm the get your issue type of bitch, like what you want.
I ran because I felt like we could do better and that we could be better as a country. So it was clear that no one else was going to be doing this work. And I figured, you know what, if no one else is going to do it, and if I feel like we can be better, then that means it's my responsibility to do something.
Yeah, look, I woke up with my attitude Kanye. I don't give a what my mom say. Okay, maybe a little bit, but only cause I'm really not trying to start up any beef with my madre. But in my mind, today I'm Beyonce. I don't wanna hear whatever y'all say. I'm a beast, give me monster, no latte. Wearing all black like I'm robbing you in broad day. I had one too many bad nights. Today I don't wanna hear no advice. So all of you little act nice. I don't wanna have to ask twice. Any other day, but not boy. You can even hear the tone of my voice. Today my grind is pumped up on roids. Today my ego's gassed up like Floyd. Look, I swear to God, the life I live has got my mom like ay ay ay. All my bros that selling O's, that kush, that throw, that why ay ay. What you want, them bars Patron that got you on that ay ay ay. Trying to roll, you lose control. Beyond that level, don't try ay ay.
And I just want to mention, and I think people should really know this, when you did win, a lot of people said this 28-year-old bartender who isn't qualified. You went to Boston University, you studied economics and international relations, you worked for Ted Kennedy, you worked for Bernie Sanders, you've been a political activist, all while also bartending and helping your mother because your father passed away.
It's a hard line when you're an import, baby boy, it's hard times when you ain't sent for it. Racists feed the belly of the beast with they pitchforks. Rich chores done by the people that get ignored. Ya se armó, ya se despertaron, it's a whole awakening. La alarma ya sonó hace rato, los que quieren buscan, pero nos apodan como vagos. We're the same ones hustling on every level, ten los datos. Walk a mile in our shoes, abrochense los zapatos. I've been scoping y'all dudes, y'all ain't been working like I do while y'all work ya. It hurts ya, you claim I'm stealing jobs, though. Peter Piper claimed he picked them, he just underpaid Pablo. But there ain't a paper trail when you living in the shadows. We America's ghost riders, the credit's only borrowed. It's a matter of time before the checks all come. But
immigrants, we get the job done.
I'm Latina. And Latino Americans have a really interesting identity because, especially for me as a Puerto Rican woman, my identity is the descendant of many different identities. I am the descendant of African slaves. I am a descendant of indigenous peoples. I'm a descendant of Spanish colonizers. I am a descendant of all sorts of folks. That doesn't mean I'm black. That doesn't mean I'm, native. But it does mean that I can tell the story of my ancestors. That doesn't mean that I am that.
Well, if it ain't that, hospital walk, get her, that's no. All in the hospital they go. Hop in a Benz, Jetta, or Rolls with a ballin' or broke, I'ma kill him on slow. And I be walking with a bunch of swag, but that word though, I'm bad. My shit just like Kurt Cole, yep, it bangs, and I'm beating just like a punching bag. When I walk up in the club and these boys wanna look, paint wetter than a tub, and the time rolling up. You can check all of my funds and you know I'm coming up, cause I made a couple $100,000 in a month. And I got the rubber bands that'll snap right back, and I got the upper hand cause I came right back. Like I never ever left cause I'm sick like that. Cali swag with a pistol grip pump on my lap.
Hola, hola, que pasa? Break out the Patron and vodka. Hola, hola, que pasa? Break out the Patron and vodka. Hola, hola, que pasa? Break out the Patron and vodka. Patron and vodka. Que pasa? Break out the Patron and vodka. As many people know, I was working in restaurants just a year ago, and when the president first assumed office with his racist and violent rhetoric, people started to send themselves home, or rather go back to the countries which they originated from, because many of them consider the United States their home. I remember one of our lead cooks brought himself back to Mexico because he was so scared of the president's rhetoric. No one should feel unsafe in the United States of America, and that includes our amazing and beautiful and productive immigrant community. And moreover, the one thing that the president has not talked about is the fact that he has systematically engaged in the violation of international human rights on our border. He has separated children from their families. He talked about what happened the day after Christmas. On the day of Christmas, a child died in ICE custody. These children and these families are being held in what are called hieleras, which are basically freezing boxes that no person should be maintained in for any amount of time, let alone the amount of time that they are being kept on. And moreover, even if you are anti-immigrant in this country, the majority of immigrant overstays, the majority of the reason that people are undocumented is visa overstay. It's not because people are crossing a border illegally. It is because of visa overstay, which, mind you, he's talking about legal immigration. He's trying to restrict every form of legal immigration there is in the United States. He's fighting against family reunification. He's fighting against the diversity visa lottery. He's fighting against almost every way that people can actually legally enter this country, forcing them to become undocumented, and then he's trying to attack their undocumented status. This is systematic, it is wrong, and it is anti-American. And again, those women and children trying to come here with nothing but the shirts on their back to create an opportunity and to provide for this nation are acting more in an American tradition than this president is right now.
No me hablen del amor. Dile al locutor, hágame el favor. Dile al locutor, hágame el favor.